Hello, thank you for coming to paint with me today. I'm going to be working on another junk journal cover. So, these are the colors that I have picked thus far. I'm feeling those though I want this to stay light. Well, I say that now. We don't know what is going to happen as I progress, but I've got a little bit of unbleached titanium, cad light, medium magenta, brilliant purple, and a little bit of a brilliant yellow green. So, of course, white. So, I'm going to just, and I haven't put out too much of each one yet, but I'm going to be using my Dollar Tree cutting board as my palette. And let's review, because it's been a while. This is a piece of craft paper. It gets a nice covering of gesso. On top of the gesso, it got this background mixture of colors. So that already it has a nice, if you feel it, it has a nice leathery feel to it. I did some of these from stencils. I thought it would be an idea. It could be they could be painted out. I don't know. But I'm feeling as though that this is rather colorful. So I wanted to keep this light, and to be honest, I think I'm going to do what I never do. I think I'm just going to plunge right in and start getting something on these flowers. So, here we go. These are my old standby, used, battle-worn. This brush was probably the best part of 25 years old. This one, 15. I don't even know where these puppies came from. So let's see how this is going to work to suit me. I'm going to add some white to these the colors that I have laid out. I just want some nice pales. So that's a good starter. Let's add a little bit of white to this lilac. Okay, that's a good starter. White with this one. Now, this is strong, and it wants to stay strong, but I'm going to win. There. That's better. And I'm not worrying about it being completely mixed. Not necessary. And the remains to this buff. Just because there is some of that in the background. Now we're going to head directly into the ugly stage, because these always go into an ugly stage. It just is what it is. A little water, squeeze it out, and when in doubt, plunge. The motto of my BFF and I from the time we were in our teens. When in doubt, plunge. And, of course, it's going to bring up some of the pencil that I used here. That's just fine. We're not going to worry about smallies at all. No, we're not. Let's head now for some yellow. And I did not clean the brush. That's okay. Let's put a little bit more here. Let's do that. Let's do this. Alrighty. Let's have a little bit of this one here. And a little bit more. And, I'm going to go with some of this, and I'm going to mix it with some of this so that I ease these two colors in together. Then I'm going to go back here and ease a little bit more of that in. Fill up the spaces, so to speak. Maybe a little bit more. Pink. Now let me show you. Let me also see if I can't get closer. I know you've been told not to put the brush in your mouth, but it just went in there. It's like it's automatic. That's my little secret. Let's see if we can get a bit closer. Now, how can I make it so that you can see the palette? And, well, that's pretty good. But I'll show this to you before I go on. This is where we are now. All right, now, this is starting to tell me that it's too yellow, so I'm going to help this out a little bit. Okay. And maybe a little bit more in here, and a little bit more in there. Let's have a little mauve now. Right up to the edge. Let's have some here. Here, and maybe here, and let's go with some darker. Let's do a little bit of darker, and here. And a little darker over here. Let's have threes. And let's get into this for the and here. Now it's there, but it isn't because of that background, but that's okay. I'm going to do another one. And we're going to come back and revisit these with layers. So let's have a little pink pinkish titanium, what's left on the brush. Let's do a little palette color here. A little bit of the yellow. There we go. A little of that mixture of the yellow with this one, because I like that. I'm happy with that. Let's add a little water to that, a little white to that. And let's have that in here, in these empty spaces. And let's not think too much while doing it, because you cannot hurt it. All you have to do is paint over it. This is acrylic. And see if I can't get more of a view. And, okay. Let's see, will that do? Let me go further. Maybe I'll come back out a little bit. Okay. And let's get a little, let's put a little bit of the mauve on the inside this time because we can. And here. Going to treat myself to the bigger brush. And fresh paper. Don't go anywhere, brush, please. There you go. Right. Let's get ready now. No playing around here now. And why not come this way for a change? Let's just get over that that pencil. We can come back to this. Yes, all right, now one more. No, I'm not happy with that now. Let's just lighten some of this up here. When you're not particularly thrilled with something that's dark, add some scallops of white, and it's better. So I'm going to do the last two flowers exactly the same, and then I will come back. Well, as you can see, I finished, and I plunked down some green to keep my mind thinking what I'm supposed to be seeing here. And then I decided to get out some of these goodies and add a little bit of white. How much of it is going to show in the end, I don't know. But but they seem to do the job. Not perfectly, which is a good thing. One more there. Then I'm going to go and give them a good bath immediately, because I want them to keep cooperating with me, because these are I don't see too many like this anymore. This detailed, and about right there. And maybe part of one over here. So we'll just do the top. uh, 2014 Hobby Lobby. There we go. Now, that one is set, but I'm needing some dark blue. How about Payne's Gray? No, that's black, Carol. Oh, Prussian blue. That will do. Just to put a bit of darkness here and there. This is another good one. And as you can see, I'm not making a production about this at all, because this is not what I'm about at this point. There we go. We'll start out by doing 3. So I'm going to clean these, empty this, and have a think. Well, I've got out Hooker's Green to add to the mix here, just because we needed some more greenery thoughts here. And so I got out one of my better brushes for this. And there again, do not overthink, Carol. It's just go where the original green thought was and see what we can make happen here. There we go. Now, a little here, a little there. Yes. Just a smidge. Just a smidge. And a little bit here. To have 3 there. Okay, now, did that help? Let me move this palette. Okay. This little fat leaf has got to be skinnied up a little bit more. Let's do that. Better. Now, just adding this, the lace, and the greenery, starting to see something. It's now it's only semi-ugly, but semi-ugly is a good thing. Now this must dry before I attack with this one. Let me see if I can get close for you. I do so like these. All right, that will be something else. to dab here and there. Just to bring the eye to the center of those flowers, just a little bit. Let's go back out again. Just a little bit to start. And a little bit of green in there. Soften up that blue. It's a little too outspoken for my taste. Okay. Drying time, and I'll have to have more of a think. Something. I decided that this was dry enough for me to add a little stenciling, so I put in some Ceramcoat yellow, pansy, and fuchsia on the flowers, and I also used this stencil to put a little bit of bright sun into it with the yellow. Now I want a little more white. But I don't think I'm going to use the heavy. It's awfully opaque. So let's go back to my not dead white but magnolia white Ceramcoat. I just want to tuck it in here and there. Just a little tuck in. Maybe a few right there. Let's see what happens. I think I know what's going to happen, but can never be too sure. Ah, yes. Just a little bit. About some over here. Not too much, not too strong. There. That had a little bit more strength to it. I like that now. That's better. Let's talk to this corner now. Yes. Let's go right there. Just layer upon layer. Yes. I want some down here too. And I need just a little bit more. And then a little bit there. And then I'm absolutely going to stop and let all of this gel and think about it a little bit. Oh yes, right here. Right there indeed. Oh my, yes, I'm liking the addition of white. Now some up here. I think I'm going to stop. This time I'm really going to stop. And I know how I can do that. I'll turn on a video because Gail Augustinelli and Audie Mays have new ones and I cannot resist. Well, now that's a background. The hints and just the very basic hints of the flowers that were there originally are covered, and we know they're there because of the placement of the leaves around them. Let me see this now from a different perspective. Well, it looks better without so much light. Let me see if turning these off can help you to see where we are so far. Yes, see? Sometimes light is good, sometimes not so much. All right, my hands are off this now for a while. All right. Yes, I'll be back. Well, everything is nice and dry, and I've had a good think, and I realized this morning the stars must have been aligned because this stencil is the one I use in my spray box when I use Tattered Angels Glimmer Mist. So there is a fine layer of that on here, and if I did any stenciling through this, it would move off and onto whatever paint I'm using. Not good. And this morning, I was in A.C. Moore, and I happened to see this again. So this is going to be the one I use for acrylics, and we'll keep this for my painty papers. And I have decided that I have wanted to do this for eons, and this is going to be my opportunity. I'm going to do this because I have wanted to, and I think it is so pretty. And yes, I'm going to do what you think I'm going to do. I'm going to cover this up, and all that's going to be left is what is seen here. Yes, I am. Because I think it is something that I just need to do. I'm going to use my Jo Sonja's because I understand this paint. I should. I've been using it for 20 years. And this is probably that old. So this is going to be a sincerely gilded book cover. And here we go. There will be just enough. There will be just enough transparency here so that both can be seen. This morning I went to AC because I have another commission to do tags for Mom's Journal, who has a 2-year-old and a baby in waiting coming soon. And so I've been commissioned to make some tags for her journal as a gift. And I cannot wait to begin. But I thought maybe AC Moore has such lovely individual papers. I thought, well, maybe they might have some baby girl papers. Man, they didn't. But I did get this. And so, that was a good thing. And I cannot wait to begin those tags for Mom's Journal. All right. Let's go. This is going to be quite the chore. But when I get this this 12 by 12 done, it'll be on the downhill run then. I was careful to inquire as to whether the tastes of the mom would run to more modern baby things, or the request was for pink and green, and I thought, well, okay, that's kind of pink and green. I can get pink and green, yes, little girl. But in this day and age, things have changed, and people think differently about things. So I was tickled to hear that she's rather an old-fashioned girl and does love things old-fashioned. So I'm an old girl, so I'm going to make that sort of tag for Mom's Journal for her 2 little babies. And doesn't that have my wheels spinning? And I've never done a commission with for just tags, so this will be super fun. Now, I don't think you really want to watch me continue to do this for this whole page. So, I'll be back. Well, mission accomplished. And while I was doing that repetitive job, I had plenty of time to think about baby girl tags, which was wonderful. But here we are, a new hand-painted journal cover in waiting. I do hope you have enjoyed painting with me today, and if you have, I would appreciate you giving me a thumbs up, leave a comment, share with a friend, and I would appreciate your subscribing to my channel. Bye now.